Welcome back to part 4. Hopefully by now we're getting the hang of dealing with surds, and we're now going to look at rationalising the denominator when we, in our expressions, are using algebra rather than using specific numbers. So, question 1, a over root b. Root b, well, we can rationalise that by timesing by root b. So we have to times our numerator by root b. And so our answer is a root b over b. Question 2, we have the square root of ab. So my first step is I'm going to rewrite this as root a over root b. And just like before, to rationalise, I have to times through by root b. And so I get a, b, the square root of ab over b. So question 3, square root of a over b cubed. First step, separate out root a over root b cubed. Okay. We're now on the side just going to look at the square root of b cubed is equal to b squared times b. So the square root of b squared is b, so this is actually equal to b root b. So I'm going to write a over b root b, and now I know that actually all I need to do again is multiply by denominator by root b, and so equal to root ab over, well, root b times root b is just b, and so b times b is b squared. So the last example, we've seen questions like this before with numbers, and so what we need to multiply our denominator by is a minus root b. So using our technique from a difference of two squares, so timesing our numerator by a minus root b. So my numerator is 1 times a minus root b, which is a minus root b. My denominator, I'm just going to do it in full over here. So I have a plus root b times a minus root b. A times a is a squared. A times negative root b is negative a root b. Root b times a is plus a root b. And that gives me minus b. Hopefully here we'll see again the fact that these two sum to make 0 means that it'll be rational. So my denominator is just a squared minus b, which has no square roots there, so is a rational number. So pause the video if you need to make any notes before moving on to the questions. Have a go at these questions, so pause the video, complete it, and then get ready for the answers. Again, pause the video now so that you can mark your work. Again, make sure if there's any errors that you can correct them, and if you're not sure how, make sure to ask either a peer or ask a teacher. If you're feeling confident, then we're ready to move on to the next stage. just take a moment now to think, is there anything to do with SERDs that you're not sure about that you've covered so far? It's a topic which, if you allow yourself to sort of get confused and get behind, it's really hard to come back and redo it. It's much easier and better if we sort of analyze straight away what areas need improvements. Hope you've enjoyed this, and good luck with your next steps.